Hi, my name is Ritika Singh, and I'm a licensed financial advisor, third generation in my family to be in this business. And I often get asked financial questions by my network, by people I work with, or who are not from the financial background, my friends and my family. And they insisted that I make a video about how to manage finances for their kids. So I want to start off with something really small and basic and work my way up. I want to keep these videos really simple and easy to digest with because financial information can be very overwhelming. With that said, I'll start with something as simple as a savings account. As everybody knows, it's just a simple savings account with $300 minimum balance that you need, and you can open up a minor savings account. Now, it doesn't do anything, but it's a good parking space for kids, who get gift money from their aunts and uncles and grandparents and mom and dad. So that's a good start. And then I'm sure all of you have heard, or if you haven't, then I'll share this with you about setting up a 529 plan. This is the next step up. Most financial institutions and advisors would recommend, oh, you want to put some money aside for their college fund, for their education, for school. And that's what a 529 does. But what it does is that money is really for education and you're tied up. You don't have access to that money till they reach that age. So that's 529. I'm going to keep it very high level this video, and I can dig deeper into the following videos that I'll make. But this is just a starting point. And then third, in fact, there are 4 strategies that I use, but I'll share all 4 with them. And the next is you can set up either a mutual fund bucket for your kids, or you can also buy individual equities. In fact, if you don't know, but you can set up a minor investment account. I have done it for my kids where it's the same thing as a savings account under their social security number, and you'll be the primary person, they'll be the beneficiary. And you can invest that money, and you can start with as simple as $1,000, even probably less. Some institutions will let you do it for less. And why I like this is that because it doesn't tie up your money to anything specific. You still have access to it, and you still have the flexibility to make changes to the investments because you're investing in individual stocks. Now, many of you would think that why would an advisor recommend an aggressive strategy? Well, keep in mind, you do equities, you do stocks when you have a lot of time, and no better time than starting your kids' investment accounts when they are really young. I've encouraged all the parents and everyone who has kids, start them as young as possible, get them exposed to things, the life skills that we all need and that we have learned from our parents, from our friends and our professional colleagues. This is my suggestion to really consider, and you do not have to fund it with a large amount. Start with something small, maybe pick up 2 or 3 blue chip stocks and invest. 3 things that I go by when I look up stocks to kind of keep it very, very simple and understanding is the company that I'm investing is, do I know what they do? Do I understand the product or the service? Are they paying dividend, right? That's one of the criterias. And these things are very, very easy to find. And then third, who is the CEO? What is his vision? Where is he from? What is his tenure? What is his experience? What is his value system? And do I believe in that product? That's very, very important for me. Like, is it taking us towards the future and making it better for the humanity and for the economy and everything else? So, and in fact, to keep things even more simple, for if you do not want to put that time and effort, you could just Google top 10 dividend paying stocks and boom, you'll have the list right there. Several ideas. I'm not here to make any recommendation, but this is just an educational video to help you with, like, so you are aware what are the options that are available. A lot of times when we go into a financial institutions, of course, advisors get paid on their advice and what they sell. But thankfully, I'm in this situation where I'm more than happy and grateful to share this wealth of knowledge that I have to help you manage finances for your kids when they are so little and teach them as they are growing up. One of my other fourth strategy that I believe is a combo strategy that you could also do. You can also do a life insurance policy. What it does, it's a little bit more complicated because it has a little bit more moving parts, but you could fund a life insurance policy and use those funds because it gives you another level of security and more conservative allocation. So your risk reduces, but you have more flexibility than 529 for what you can do with the funds. So with 529, it's only specific to education, right? But with and you cannot do much because you just pick up a package and you run with it. And there are good packages out there, but you're locked in. If you need the money for something and the kid doesn't want to go to college or they want to do something totally different, be an entrepreneur, then you're kind of handcuffed till that age. And life insurance is another policy, and especially because women have a higher mortality rate, they're much more better and they get better pricing on an insurance policy. So that's something that you could consider. And I do want to emphasize on one thing, that start teaching your kids about managing money early on and make it as a game. Yes, we get a lot of money games in the market, but if you make it very easy and realistic, they'll enjoy it more. For example, I did this game with Abhiraj where I said, okay, where are the three things that we all shop all the time? And he picked Amazon, or we use where we shop or products and services that we buy. So he picked Amazon, he picked Costco, and then I think he picked either Walmart or Tesla, one of the other, I can't remember, but those were the top 3 or 4 companies that he came up with. So I kind of broke it down like, perfect. And what do you like about them? And then he narrowed it down. So I kept asking him these open-ended questions that made his mind think like it. Oh, and then I said, all right, let's make a game here. I'm going to give you $10, or I gave him $20, but $1 bills, right? Just to kind of break it even. And I said, this bucket is for Walmart, this is for Costco, this is for Amazon and Whole Foods or Tesla, whatever he picked. And where do you think you're going to put your money? And I was surprised he did put some money in each of the baskets. What did I teach him? Diversification. I just taught him diversification of assets. So make it simple and make it fun and see how your kids are going to enjoy. And of course, I taught him about, return on investment. So this company is going to give you this much. And so you have to take baby steps. But it was a lot of fun and it kind of stays with him. And, whenever we talk about anything, he's like, oh, I think I'm going to invest my money with Costco because I shop there all the time. I know what they do. Their pricing is good. They have everything that I need. Or I'm going to put my money with Amazon because I shop online, or Whole Foods because I get my groceries from there. So, consider doing something like that and see how you're going to be able to empower your kids. Make it fun. This is just an example I'm giving you because I do that with my kids, and give it a try and let me know what you think. I really enjoy sharing my knowledge with you all, and hopefully I'm able to bring this some sort of empowerment, because I really believe if you start giving these little kids who are a lot smarter than what we think, they're already at 8. I think Aviraj is already at almost like 15 or 18, almost like they're so much ahead. And that's because thanks to technology, because the amount of information they have at their fingertips is unbelievable. They're a lot smarter, a lot more resourceful, and they think ahead. So just kind of empower and encourage and boost that confidence, in them by these little things. Hopefully these are helpful tips and tricks and sustainable things that you can do with your kids. And till then, I'll talk to you later. Thank you.